We've got tips and recipes for healthy living. So for fun and inspiration, come and join us in the raw food world.
Welcome everybody, this is Matt Monarch with the Raw Food World TV show, coming at you in Ojai, California.
At the warehouse.
At the warehouse. Yes. And we're going on tour.
Yay!
How many days, babe?
We leave in 2 days, and we're going to be gone for like 2 weeks or something.
Maybe even more than that. We come back and then there's a longevity conference, then we go home. I want to go home, Bulma.
I know.
Alright, everybody. So, I thought I would tell you about something that we got going on here. You know, that reckless love.
Baba.
That crazy love. That I don't really care, we can have it anywhere kind of love.
Baba.
Okay, moving right along. What happened was I just got an email just the other day of this woman's like, oh, was it to you or to me? I don't know. There's this woman who's like, oh, I love watching your show and the love that you guys have for each other. My husband used to love me that way.
Oh no. What happened to him?
I don't know, Bobo. Maybe he just, like, forgot?
He forgot.
Forgot about her? Not you, but his woman? I don't know, because I don't see anything going on anywhere here, even if we're, like, a million years from now.
Baba.
Like, as soon as I, like, get into this, like, aura, it's just, like, intoxicating. I'm always telling them that, right? Like, what's up?
Baba.
Because we have that reckless love. Crazy love. Off the wall.
Won't stop till I get enough kind of love?
Yes! We don't really care, we can have it anywhere kind of love. Alright. So Angela's been dying. Like, all day long. Can I share with them about these little oranges? Or orange quats or Mandarinquats? Not be like, oh, I'm gonna love you forever and be rude?
I want to tell you guys about the Mandarinquats. These things are amazing. Well, I think they are, at least. I've never seen them before. They're a cross between a mandarin and a kumquat. They're like a massive, oversized kumquat. And you can eat them like the whole skin and everything.
She can't say it. No. Okay.
And we just found a tree covered in these things. Yesterday I went to visit an amazing woman's piece of land in Santa Barbara. She makes organic flower essences from her land, and she had these growing on her land, and she'd never even tried one. And we were walking past, and we felt drawn to it. We tried them, and I experienced something that I've never experienced before. As soon as I sucked some juice from one of these things, my eyesight just BAM! Immediately brightened up. My whole vision improved in like a second, split second from just sucking some juice from one of these things.
So you were sucking from this kumquat, and then all of a sudden, your eye vision just like.
Yeah. It was amazing. It was totally like something out of a science fiction book or a film or something. Like, take a sip from the amazing fruit and your vision will improve. I've never experienced anything like it. I was totally just like freaking out and blinking and like taking steps back, and I was like, what is this? And they didn't even know what it was. The woman whose land it was had never even tried them. And I took some with me today to the Ojai farmers market, and I asked the citrus woman, what is this? And she said, that's a Mandarinquat. That's a
I knew that this was some sort of kumquat from the beginning. I told her.
So I have no idea if anybody else would have that kind of effect.
How does she know it's a Mandarinquat?
Because she was the citrus woman. And I just looked them up online. You can go and put in Mandarinquat and images will pop up of this very being.
Did you know all dogs used to be wolves?
Baba! Not start the dog-wolf controversy again.
Okay. This used to be a wild little gimbers, and then they turned into these big oranges. Okay, go on. Didn't it happen twice to you?
Yeah, so we took a load of them from the tree so that I can keep playing with this medicine. And I tried it again this morning to check. Like, it was the first thing I took after water this morning to see what would happen. And it happened again. Immediately. Bam! My vision was just like, crystal clear. I could see all the way to the mountains. I could see, like, individual trees on the mountains. So, I don't know what is going on. But, you know, if you look at the doctrine of signatures, if you're familiar with that, you know, it shares that things in nature are kind of mirrors of what they're useful for in the human body. Like if you cut into a carrot crosswise, it looks like an eye, and carrots are supposedly good for vision, and there's all kinds of things like that.
Does this look like an eye? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, look. Maybe that's what they want. Maybe the Mandarinquats are here to help our visual fields. Maybe not. Maybe it's just me. And our friend who came with us to the organic flower essence land yesterday, she usually gets asthma symptoms, she was saying, every day. And after being there yesterday and having these things as well, she didn't get any asthma symptoms yet today. I mean, could have been the flower essences we were playing with, who knows? But I think it's very...
I think we should sell the rest of these on the website, because I mean, that's...
Baba!
These would make it. They're pretty sturdy.
I'm going to keep seeds and take them down to our land in Ecuador and start growing these things. See what happens.
So, if you want your image to improve...
Your vision?
Yes. Images, right? Did I say image?
Image.
What you do is you suck on these kumquats. Is that what you do?
Yeah.
You could eat the skin, right?
Yeah, you just eat the whole thing, but I didn't know that until we went to the market today, so I've been peeling them.
Cool. So sometimes when I don't even make sense, you still love me, right?
Woo!
Because we've got that reckless love.
Baba!
Crazy love. I don't really care, we can have it anywhere kind of love.
Ah!
On the streets, in the farmer's market, in the car, you name it. I'm loving her. Yeah. I don't know. I want to stick this up my nose.
I don't think it would fit.
No. So, we're not having any live shows, right?
For the next 2 weeks, this week and next week, because we happen to be speaking live both of those nights, doing live talks. This week in Oakland, in California, and then next week in Calgary, in Canada.
Let's just stop the live shows.
Why?
I think we should just do them when we want to, instead of like, oh, every Wednesday at this time, because then you get stressed because it's on your schedule and you got to figure it out, and I'm sitting there like in stress because you're in stress, and then I think what we do before this live show goes is we Twitter it, and what that does is it throws it onto Facebook, and then everybody comes and plays. So I think we should just do that whenever we want, once a week. Don't tell anybody, and I think we're gonna have the same turnouts. We get about 100 people each time. I think it's the Twitter and the Facebook. I don't think it has anything to do with the 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time on Wednesday. Let's test that.
All right.
All right, we're gonna test that.
So no more live Wednesday shows necessarily. Could be at that time. Just look out on Twitter. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook if you want to find out when the live shows are going to be.
Mr. Monarch is off on his crazy rampage again.
Uh-oh. And what else?
Good night. Sleep tight. We're gonna call it a day. Au revoir. Adios. It's time for little Gila to go to sleep. Good night. Sleep tight. There's something bubble on it. There it is. Post down below. We're looking for electric bikes. Tell me the best kind. I don't want the stuff that collapse or looks like a little girl's bike with a little bell on it. I've seen a lot of those. The doggy ones that everyone's talking about are supposedly the best. I want a cool sports bike that's has electric boost to it. Post down that below.
I think I wanted to say something about the International Day of Juice Feasting. Next Sunday.
Sunday.
Seattle.
IDOJF.
And it's a day-long event with us and Dave the Raw Truck Driver and who else? Elena Love's going to be there.
And we're talking about juice feasting. Everyone's going to be talking about the benefits of it, and I'm going to say why it's a dangerous thing to do and why you got to be careful. I think there could be benefits to it, but I'm going to talk about the risks involved.
And I think you can be there streaming live over the internet as well if you can't be there physically in person. I think that was part of what they were trying to set up.
After you've been on a raw food diet for a good amount of time, you become really sensitive and you can't handle all the food that you used to eat. When you start to do juice feasting, it happens quicker. So you lose all that fun time where you could have had like 10 avocados for like 2 years or something. I'll talk about that another day. And who do we got there?
Angela Stokes, Monarch.
And Matt Monarch, excited about sucking on kumquats.
Mandarinquat, Baba.
Just say kumquat once, buddy. And we'll see you again tomorrow at the Raw Food World TV show.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again at the Raw Food World.